Well, the grind is finally over. I now have Atomic Camo unlocked in Vanguard's multiplayer, and at first going into this, I was like, man, this is going to take an extremely long time to get done with these challenges because it requires so many long shots. I mean, you practically have to get 100 long shots with every gun. Unless you're using the Bren, you have to get 300 separate long shots, which is just completely insane to me. And I was just going crazy over just going over all these long shots, and then they finally updated the game to where you only need 50 long shots instead of 100, and that made the grind a lot easier. However, I already had most of my long shots completed, but nonetheless, the grind, I could have definitely unlocked Atomic Camo earlier in the year, but I kind of took my time with it just because Vanguard obviously isn't really getting a lot of hype right now, and there's not really a whole lot of lobbies you can find easily, at least not on my end anyway. But it is quite interesting knowing that content-wise hasn't been really spread out that much either, and I just took my time with it, and so I finally decided that, you know what, I'm just going to grind it out and get it over with because I can barely find any multiplayer lobbies, which is a real shame because I think Vanguard does play really well. There's just nothing to grind for except for Atomic Camo, but after that, there's nothing else to go for. Sure, we have those barrack challenges and seasonal challenges that give you calling cards, but that's it. They just give you calling cards, so there's like really no incentive to really complete them. And so, yeah, Atomic Camo is the only thing to really go for when it comes to grinding Vanguard's multiplayer. I also want you guys to know that in the near future, I'm going to be coming out with a video on my ultimate guide on how to complete Atomic Camo here within Vanguard's multiplayer, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel for that video as I go in depth on completing each individual challenge for every weapon in the game. And so make sure you guys are staying tuned for that video by subscribing to my channel and putting notifications on. Now that that's out of the way, I wanted to give my opinion on how I think about Atomic Camo itself. I think it looks good. You know, I don't think it's like completely flashy as we compared it to the Dark Matter or Dark Aether Camo from Black Ops Cold War, but you know, I like how it actually covers the entire weapon. We kind of had that issue last year with Black Ops Cold War, how DM Ultra would only cover like small parts of a gun, like the Krig, for example. It just did not look good on it whatsoever, but Atomic Camo in Vanguard actually covers like pretty much the entire weapon, so it looks badass. And I really like the orange base it has to it with a blue secondary stripes on it that basically are moving around on the gun. I think that's really sick, and so I can't wait to actually start rocking this camo a lot more now that I actually have it completed. But I still have a lot of DLC weapons I haven't really tried out yet, and it's a little bit of a shame that I have it unlocked now because there's literally nothing else to go for in Vanguard. Like literally, Atomic Camo is the only thing to go for, and it really sucks knowing that I have no real incentive playing it. Like, sure, there's those seasonal challenges, and I like getting those done and out of the way, but they really don't take that long to actually complete. Another thing is that part of the kind of camo grind we had here was being able to use 3 specific attachments and get certain types of kills with them. Like, it could be ADS kills, it could be hipfire kills, it could be long shots or headshots, for goodness sakes, which is a little annoying. But I do like the Death Artists and those types of challenges, the survivalist challenges, like where you have to use 3 specific attachments. I kind of like that because you have to force to play in a different play style the way the game is trying to make you do that. And those challenges usually aren't too bad. The long shot ones and headshot ones are annoying, but the ADS kills or hipfire ones, yeah, I really don't mind doing those at all whatsoever. But yeah, I think it's a cool addition to the camouflage challenges, but I still feel like they need to be easier, like we've seen with the older games like Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 or 4. I like the way those camo challenges work. Instead, we have to like go all the way up to level 70 to get all the challenges unlocked, and then we have to complete them. It just takes too long in my opinion, and I think a lot of people can agree with that. It's no surprise to anybody that Modern Warfare 2 has been a huge trending topic recently, and I'm really curious to know what the mastery camos are going to look like within that game. I really hope we don't just get a Damascus like ripoff or Damascus remake in this game. I really hope it's something brand new and they give it a different name. And so I would like to see Obsidian camo come back the way you obtain it within Modern Warfare. I would like to see it come back within Modern Warfare 2, but it has to be there at launch because they didn't do that originally with Obsidian camo in Modern Warfare. So if it's there at launch, awesome, but otherwise just don't add it at all if it's not there at launch because it's just going to waste most players' times. But yeah, mastery camos is something that I always look forward to. It's really the only thing I can really look forward to in Call of Duty because we don't have classic prestige system anymore. The seasonal prestiges are just really not it. They just don't have the same feeling as the classic prestige system did, and I really hope to see that return. So yeah, so what else unfolds for me here in Vanguard? Like, what else do I need to experience now that I have Atomic Camo? I guess I could go for the Dark Aether Camo in Vanguard Zombies, because at the start in Season 4, we actually are getting that Zombies map, Shino Numa, and so I could go for it, but the challenges are just really annoying in Zombies, and they never made them easier for whatever reason. I don't know if I'm going to go for it this year, you guys. I just really don't feel like playing Vanguard Zombies at all whatsoever, but there is actually ranked play within Vanguard. I'm really curious to see how that's actually going to play, because I've actually been watching competitive Call of Duty recently, and I'm really happy that Seattle Surge won Major 3s. I thought that was freaking awesome. It was really intense, and I got really into it. I'm like, man, I really gotta get into like competitive Call of Duty, but my internet really sucks ass where I live, and every time I try playing ranked play and whatever it is, I just always get bad connections, so I don't know how it's going to work out for me, but it's the only thing I really got going for me within Vanguard right now until Modern Warfare 2 comes out. But anyway, that's all I got to say within this video. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and of course comment down below, do you guys have Atomic Camo unlocked? And if you don't, how close are you to getting it? I am curious to know that, and make sure you leave it in the comments. And with that said, I will catch you guys later.